only whisper, say that with your chest. I feel it in my bones, won't bring me down, no, not even close. Go ahead and throw your stones, but you can't stop this, you can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. Whoa, you won't break me, I won't back down. I just can't shake this feeling like I'm up so high. I got no doubt, this life ain't got no ceiling like.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Name existed forever, means victory, helper. Whole name means protector, shortened it by 2 letters, without the IR at the end. The reincarnated Gil Scott living in the again. The World Cup in Moscow with a blind who's a 10. Pen when I speak is like a lottery win. Quote my total, multi-mogul. So fly, I can walk in any spot, every be soaking. From a time when it was stronger, today's streets are calmer. They used to kill for shade sneaks and bombers. My name existed forever. Before Christians came in America, even better. With click sounds in their mouths was language for humans. With stick figures and K's, my name's written fluid. Nasty like way before even Rome had a sewage. For 50,000 years ago, if I could choose its origin, since there's nothing to gain by assuming, I'ma say the definition of my name, the truest. I shocked them like real prop. Creep with baddies in sequence, dresses with high strung. Fresh off the jet, you can see my vision where I've come. How much time y'all got? Yo, Preem, let's drop something.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
DNA of King James, Kenneth St. Michael, polygamous.
First opened in 2017. Here's a look inside the one-of-a-kind setting for football. That is Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, the home of the Falcons. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Atlanta Falcons. Rico and Greg Olsen. It is for real. Season begins here. Off we go from Mercedes-Benz Stadium. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down side of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Let's go now. They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And he'll take this up to the 30. I'll pick up the 5. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Let's go. They'll go again with Robinson. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
They'll try and throw it with Penix. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
Coaches love to come out early in the game and establish a very aggressive approach. But I'm just not sure, Mike, if at this point in the game they needed to make this decision. I'm going to be very curious to see, does this come back later in the game to bite them?
Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. This pass is caught by Potw. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
First down, Buccaneers.
They run with the argument. It's Bucky Irving. Come on, this game. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Now some movement up front. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time here today. On second down, Baker. There's Evans. He's got it. And that's a good gain there. He's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Third down, it's Irving. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
The extra point is good. And the Bucs have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Miller now to return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. They'll throw on first down with Penix. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Finding room at midfield. Still on his feet. And he will go all the way. Darnell Mooney. Touchdown Falcons. A terrific Perfect job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. Safe kick taken at the 5. Now an opening past the 30. Look at him go! And he's going to take this all the way back. 92 yards. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this. And they go back and get a score of their own.
Miller now to return it. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at 20. Yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Ready, set. 60 Maverick.
Throwing now, Penix on first down. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It is a big play there for the Falcons. 32 yards. But not until they get inside the 30-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Now think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
70 Lions!
Quick throw on the RPO, and he gets it to Mooney. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard, and sets up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Third and long. from the gun on third down. Here's Penix going up top and looking for Andrews. And he'll take it on in. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Atlanta. Extra point try forthcoming. He's got it. And the Falcons will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. First and 10. Here's Baker. Now, screen set up for Irving. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
That's good.
I like the call. Using the screen as a drive starter to pick up a chunk play and get this offense into some rhythm. It's clear this offensive play caller anticipated the rush of the defense, and he was able to use it against them.
And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Knotted at 14 on the scoreboard. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Baker going to give it to Irving. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
Throwing on second down, Mayfield. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Kalen Walker taking him down for the first sack of this new campaign.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
Work to do following the sack. It is third and long.
Hurry, hurry! 180! Stop!
From the gun, it's Mayfield. To the outside, catch made by Evans. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. He'll bring up fourth down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains. And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
Miller now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. They finally get him down, and he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. A a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Let's go now. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. A dive and a catch. Incredible. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession's going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
On 1st and 10, it's Penix. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time, and it'll be 2nd down.
We've already seen these two guys connect for a touchdown in this game, and had they been on the same page there, I think they would have been able to add to that total. Unfortunately for them, just a little bit off, and it falls incomplete.
2nd and 10.
Here we go, set. Liking 18.
Looking to throw, it's Penix. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. Down to the 10. And he will get into the end zone. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Falcons. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown. With that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. They field to throw on 1st and 10. Get this complete right side to Potw. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion. And then really, it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
How about this sequence to start the drive? Back-to-back good gains, 19 for this one.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate...
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Kobe Turner working his way in to register his first sack of the new season.
After allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
Second down throw for Mayfield. Looking downfield for Potw. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Trying to hook up with Cade Otton that time around. And it's going to be third down.
So I don't hate the decision, Mike, but it just feels like he put a little too much air on that ball. It just took that ball way too much time to get to the open receiver. And when you hang a ball that long, the defenders at this level are just going to break and attack on that ball. And he's lucky that didn't end up going back the other direction.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. And he'll be taken down. As we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
Brings up fourth down.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Greg and I back with more. On this opening week, after this, Joey Sly comes on. They'll try the field goal here. This one from 47 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Buccaneers will tie this game up here late in the first half.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
Miller now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. He's done it again. Back-to-back good runs. 19 this time. And another first down. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. To throw. Here's Penix. Pushed out to his left. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down.
So the receiver does everything right, except for the most important part. He runs a nice route, great separation downfield, but now you just got to finish that thing off with a catch.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. Down the right sideline. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Atlanta. He has done it again. That is 4 touchdown passes in his first half. Great. He might skip halftime with the way he's performing right now.
Yeah, Mike, this passing attack is just really unstoppable. I mean, it is just remarkable the success he's been able to have. We're not even at halftime yet. He finds himself on record pace. I can't wait to see what he does the rest of this game.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. From the 6, here comes a return. Good return as he takes it across the 30. And now the first carry for Joe Mixon. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Jalen Walker. What a way to kick off the new year. 2 sacks in the first half of the opener. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Mayfield to throw. Oh, huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. He's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Somebody gotta throw it. Somebody gotta throw it. Watch him throw it.
Second and 7. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now. And a first down to boot. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. And a little chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their...
And he will drive his way into the end zone. Michael Penix. Touchdown, Falcons. Extra point attempt to come here. He gets it to go. And the Falcons add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead.
Buccaneers 20.
Just 8 seconds now until halftime. And the kick's away. This taken at the 5. Very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. Mayfield. Rolling right. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it. And that's going to bring an end to this first half. So we reached the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
Hey, alert 33. Stop.
On first down, they'll start with Nixon. How about that? Quick feet there. Made a man miss. On his way to a nice pickup of 7. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second down and 3. Throwing is Mayfield. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 32 yards. Mayfield to throw it here on first down. That one taken in. Put down Buccaneers. And how about that? His first career catch also becomes his first career NFL touchdown. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
And the big man in the middle swallows him up right at the line of scrimmage. And I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet you he's going to find a different place along that defensive front to attack.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
18, 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
From the gun, it's Penix. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Yaya Diaby in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. From the gun, here is Potw. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. And it's going to bring up fourth down. return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. He'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And he'll find some way to turn this into positive yardage, struggling forward for a pickup of about 2.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
They send Evans in motion. Here's Mayfield working from the pistol. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
To throw is Mayfield. He's got it about the 8. And he's in! Touchdown, Tampa. And what an opener it has been for this rookie. That's now his second touchdown here in week 1.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Miller now to return it. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10. They'll throw. It's Penix. Finding space at the 40. And he is out of bounds at the 45. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
And this is so much of the skill sets that we're seeing around the league at the running back position. You don't want to have to sub your running back off the field, Mike, when you build what they call these empty or 5-wide sets. Can you keep your running back and run true receiver routes and be a threat? Because when you can, there's a lot of big plays to be made.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll throw on first down with Penix. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to take possession.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
give. This is Irvin. And they'll get him down, but not before he takes this across the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of
Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10.
a gain of 22 yards. First down.
He'll go again here with Irvin. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line.
37-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So, from the 37, here's 2nd down and 4. Receiver in motion, headed left. On 2nd down, Baker. They'll try to hit him with a screen. This one could be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. Exiting the pocket right. Oh, the ball's out. It's scooped up by the Falcons.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage, and I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight, but it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself, and in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They're able to pop it loose, and that's...
Oh, man, wide open. He's got it. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Atlanta. That is 2nd touchdown now here in the season opener. The PAT up and good. And the Falcons will go up by 7.
Buccaneers, 34.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Not much there. Maybe a yard.
He was brought down on his 49-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
8. Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Godwin working the right side. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Quick throw, taken in. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 7. Baker to throw. Gets this one into the hands of his receiver, Godwin. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's the second time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
13 yards. First down, Tampa Bay.
180.
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. They go right back to Godwin. He's got it again. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard it.
To the goal line and in. Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? You're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball.
Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Miller now to return it. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
19 target, Warriors, 17, Potw leading.
They'll drop to throw. Open man. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay. They might be taking a look at this one.
And I feel like we see this so often, Mike, especially with how good these receivers are after the catch. They're so eager to pick up that extra yardage. Sometimes they don't completely put the ball away. And with how good these defenders are at knocking it loose, pretty fortunate on that one. His teammate was there to prevent that from being a turnover.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll run with Robinson. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their second. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
At the Buccaneers' 31-yard line.
Here's Robinson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. The Buccaneers forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
At the 17-yard line.
Robinson. And good red zone running here. Taking it inside the 10-yard line. Pick up of 8.
It's a gain of 9.
Here's second down.
Second and a yard. At the 9-yard line.
Cowboy 80s.
They'll stick to the ground. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
He is belted in the backfield. What a shot he took. It's going to be a loss of yardage. What a play.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Second down, goal to go. A quick throw here, going to be taken by London. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
This game has certainly not been for the faint of heart, Mike. I mean, we've been riding the ups and downs the entire time, but what a job by this offense. Game on the line to find a way to score and take the lead with very little time remaining.
Makes the score Falcons 48, Buccaneers 41.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
27-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now Mayfield. Forced to his right. Going up top for Evans. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So it's a win here for the Falcons. They move to 1-0 as they earn this victory in the division, no less, here in Week 1. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Falcons are winners as we say so long from Atlanta.